think this is definitely a positive surprise for the electric vehicle players, and I think players like Tata Motors, JBM, Olectra are definitely going to benefit from the exponential rise in the volumes expected going forward. My sense is that Tata Motors seems to be well positioned because it's one of the larger players in the electric vehicle space. But I think JBM Auto and Olectra also would get a fair share of the bus business because the commercial buses are one segment where the government is serious enough in spending a lot of money. They want to convert all the commercial, the diesel vehicles into electric vehicles, which in itself will present a big opportunity for the next 2 to 3 years for these companies. So I think it's better if investors actually accumulate these stocks on declines. The markets have actually re-rated the stocks quite significantly. So I think it would be a wise decision to buy these stocks on dips. I think current levels, even somebody has already has positions here, can hold on, but fresh buying should be done only on decline. I think Coal India continues to do well as far as their production volumes are concerned. As far as coal prices are concerned, I think you could expect a very strong quarter 3 number and a very strong financial year, that is FY24. And the kind of growth we have seen in the power generation kind of capacity and the demand, from most of the power generating players, I would not be surprised that Coal India would continue to do a reasonably good show even for the current as well as for the next financial year. Our sense is that Coal India had underperformed for a very long time because of production related issues, but I think now production has been steadily rising, and we have been advising our clients to actually buy the stock on every decline. We have a fair value of around 430, 440. You're absolutely right. Now the narratives are only playing out. The fundamentals have yet got to get reflected into numbers. My sense is that it's going to be a tough call, basically looking at the first half performance. Whatever order book has been received by the company, I think this order book execution is now going to be seen very closely by the markets. Any letdown in the execution would obviously mean that the markets would not be convinced about BHEL going forward. But yes, at the current valuations, if one were to look at the price rise, the prices are purely rising because of the narrative, and I would believe that you will have to wait for at least a couple of quarters before you could see material numbers. So I think it's a hold from our side. We would not be buying at the current levels, but any dip, year would definitely be a good opportunity to accumulate this stock.